Hi, hello, my name's Emma and I work in the Education and Inclusion team. I'm also a yoga teacher and a therapist, and we're broadcasting from the 12th floor. So we're producing some little well-being clips for you to keep you give you something to do, give you some routine, and keep you well during this time. Now, there's a couple of things that you may need to grab hold of before you start, just to make it a more comfortable experience. So I've got a couple of props here. So you may need, I'm using a ream of paper from the photocopier, but you may need to use a heavy book. So pop your book there. I'm using a belt, but you can also use the cord of your dressing gown or just any long kind of strap thing. So we'll pop that there. And then, most importantly, a cushion that you can just grab from your sofa. So we're going to just do a short 15-minute session just on kind of loosening up the limbs and just making you just feel a little bit better, just having a stretch out. So let's come down to the floor. So we're going to start off just comfortably lying. Now this is where you may want your cushion behind your head, or if you're happy with your head on the floor, please do that. So we're just going to come down and just keep your belt or your strap close by. So I'm just going to keep mine there. I won't need my paper just yet. So just come down, just so you're lying down. Keep the knees bent, feet flat on the floor, and just have the arms outside. So you might just want to shuffle here just to make sure you're nice and comfortable. So you might want to lift your pelvis, take the arms a little bit out. Just make sure if the pillow feels too high, see what it feels like to take the pillow away. And then just gently close the eyes or soften the gaze and just check in with the breathing, noticing where you're breathing, seeing if you can bring the breathing into the belly. So you might want to just pop your hands on the belly and just feel the belly rising and falling. Feeling the lungs filling, feeling the belly rising. So just simply noticing. So nothing else to focus on, just the rising and falling of the belly. You're nice and comfortable. Just breathing into the belly. And then when you feel your belly moving, you can take the arms out and just continue 2-3 more breaths. And then from here, I'm just going to take the pillow out because I prefer to do it with my head down. But if the pillow feels comfortable, you keep your pillow there, because putting any tension on the back of the neck, you may want to just let it go. So from here, I'm just going to gently bring in my right leg. Just gently bring in the right leg. And you can hold it just under the knee. Just hold it. And then I'd like you just to give your foot a little turn. So you're just turning the foot. And keep breathing. Keep breathing. So sometimes when we start moving the body, we stop the breath, or the breath becomes shallow again. Notice if you're lifting in your shoulders. We're just going to just flex and point the foot as well. So just flex and point the foot. Great. And then just pop that leg gently down. Bring in the other one. bring it in, squeeze it in a little bit as if it's coming towards the armpit, and then again just turn the foot around, going one way, going the other, and then flex and point. So what we're trying to do is just to make a simple kind of schedule that you can do first thing in the morning, just to remind yourself to get all of the kind of joints and limbs moving, and then pop that leg down again. And then you can bring both legs in if that feels comfortable on your lower back. So every time we're moving, we're not creating any discomfort. So you can pop one hand on each knee if you like, and you can just have a little rock from side to side to massaging out in the lower back. That may feel nice. If it doesn't feel nice, then don't do it. Then one hand just on each knee, and we're going to take very small circles around, very small circles, just stirring the hips in the pelvis. So very small circles. So we're going to go round one way, maybe do 8 going one way. And then we take 8 going the other way. So keep them quite small. Lovely. And then once you've done 8, keep breathing, and then you can just bring the hands in and just have a little gentle rock from side to side. And then pop the feet down again. And then we're going to identify our right ankle and take the right ankle over to the left knee. Now, this may feel like enough. If you'd like a little bit more, you can bring your hands through and just hold on very gently to the back of the thigh. And we're just going to take 8 breaths here. So we're stretching in here. So if you've been sitting a lot, this will be quite tight. So imagine you're sitting a lot. So we're just trying to stretch out that. So a couple more breaths here. And then we're going to pop that foot down, pop that leg back, and just come back into our neutral shape. And just take a couple of deep breaths in the middle. And then the other leg is going to come over. So the left ankle is going to come on top of the knee. And if this feels like it's enough, please stay here or bring the leg in and just hold under the leg. Now, when we're in this shape, make sure that the upper body is quite relaxed. So the upper body is quite relaxed. So we're just getting the stretch in to the buttock muscles. So again, do 8 breaths. Great. And then bring all of that down. So we've worked a little bit on the hip.